Bush encroachment potentially affects multiple ecosystems and land uses in Namibia, both in communal and commercial areas. However, when approached correctly, there are benefits that come with proper bush management. These benefits include an increase of livestock production, tourism, groundwater recharge, biodiversity, and employment. It offers economic opportunities for the utilization and local value addition of woody biomass, meaning that bush control and biomass utilization can make a considerable contribution to Namibia's welfare and economic growth.
That's one thing which people must understand. It's not that all bush is bad, but too much of bush is bad. Therefore, there are certain laws and policies as well which people need to understand before they tend to actually control this very problem.
We sat down with several experts in respective fields to get a better perspective on bush management and the benefits that come with it.
The principal benefits amongst these is if you start to remove bush, the immediate one and by far the biggest, which is important in the context of Namibia, is groundwater recharge. So we're not talking about surface water or soil water, we're talking about actual groundwater recharge. And in a country where most of our water comes from groundwater, this is very significant.
We drilled over 40 monitoring boreholes and installed all these boreholes with electronic water level measuring devices. There was a cloudburst event of 160 millimeters within 24 hours. By coincidence, we had 4 gauges and boreholes installed in that area. In 3 of these gauges, heavily bush encroached, there was not any significant change in the groundwater level after that. The one monitoring borehole was on the edge of that rainfall cloudburst event, and there we noticed that within 6 hours, the water level, after 60 millimeters of rain only, rose by 2.7 meters, which is exceptional. What we found out later, we didn't plan it that way, is that these farmers on about 1,500 hectares around the borehole that we drilled previously did bush control.
Bush management does come with high economic benefits that could span over a 25-year period.
In utilizing the bush, they need to understand how they can utilize it. They need to understand what type of products can be produced for the bush. Debushing is quite very expensive, and in order for them to recoup a little bit of some of their costs of bush control, they need to actually utilize the bush.
You can use it for charcoal, biomass energy. Some farmers are using it for stock feeds.
I think the next step is to upscale, not only upscaling bush control efforts, but upscaling sustainable bush control efforts. Then this would actually mean quite a lot for the industry.
With extensive research, data clearly shows that bush control and biomass utilization can make a significant contribution to climate change adaptation, drought resilience, and diversification of agricultural income, thereby boosting Namibia's economic growth.
It's simple to say, but our bush encroachment phenomenon has gifted us with 400 million tons of wood across the country, and it's renewable.
We estimated that there's benefits to the tune of around 76 billion Namibian dollars. The other values are captured in the utilization. You've got charcoal at about 4 to 5 billion. You've got electricity, if you put in place biomass-fired power stations, around 10 billion. And then the other big one is livestock. Can increase livestock production nationally to the tune of around 6 billion Namibian dollars.
In the rest of our series, we will take a closer look at the different industries that benefit from bush management, starting with the charcoal industry.